Hey everybody, Orpheolus here. Welcome back to Bug Fables, the Everlasting Sapling. Last time, we completed the Forsaken Lands, destroying a boss on hard mode. And this time, well, you know how I said that I really like the Forsaken Lands music? Let me introduce you to a theme that I love way much more. I love the Termite Capitol theme. It's easily my favorite theme and one of my favorite themes in the game. So inside this place here, we get ourselves some new items here that are all pretty nice. Squash, which is a very good item that you can cook together, which will lead to some pretty potent combinations. Shell ointment, we can finally buy these normally. It's okay at best, I guess. Aphid shake, increases an ally's attack and defense for 1 turn. Alright. And now, the real money. Mega Rush trademark pending, worth 15 berries. This power-packed 90% sugar drink boosts attack for 3 turns and grants a charge up, but you need a rest after. A very powerful mixture. And only 15 berries too. Transaction complete. Alright then. Hello, welcome to T-Mart. What will it be? Alright, you know how to use self-checkout, right? Just press A and you're an item. Yay, self-checkouts! I'm tired of dynamite, but cooking's such a drag. Indeed, it is such a drag. I do got a squash there. So let's go ahead and see, Dynamite. And welcome to a very fun location. Welcome to Dynamite, your one and only shop for fresh, delicious, quality food. Termite burgers, 15 berries. Sound good, doesn't it? Here, you can buy spicy fries for 12 berries. This is cheaper than actually crafting it as cheap as possible. In fact, spicy fries cost, I think, at the same or maybe like 1 or 2 berries less than an actual spicy berry. Come again for an explosive dining. Explosive by super great. But also we got ourselves a new item here, the Mite Burger. Oh, I guess I'm filled up on items. I'll go ahead and get rid of that crunchy leaf, I guess. So the Mite Burger. Get yourselves a Mite Burger, scores HP to an ally, healing 2 more HP for 3 turns. It's a pretty good healing item. Come again for an explosive dining. Explosive, as in, be sure that the bathrooms are cleared out or you're in for a very fun time afterwards. So yeah. Oh, what a dull existence. I need news, more news. I must fix this board. Well, that board appears to be down and all that fun stuff. But yeah, the Termite Capitol, I love. I love the theme, I love the ambience of it altogether. I don't know, as I kind of grew up, I kind of went from kind of not caring about the whole neon punk thing, but I kind of grew to like cyberpunk and all that fun stuff. So, next up, heading on into this dark alleyway. Got a berry to spare. Thank you. Will be nice and handy. Well, you're awfully sus. Alright, may the blessings of our ancestors be with you. Well, always give a coin to a beggar because they might help you out in a Thieves Guild. Next up, here at the end, you can go ahead and rest up for a night, but instead we'll be going to, well, a couple of floors to investigate. Here onto the 2nd floor. Inside here, this is basically where the end drops you off, but here we get ourselves a microwave. You can cook this machine, which I like to put something in. So here, you can cook some stuff together. However, though, I have nothing that really can cook. So that is a fun thing indeed that you can cook. Alright. So, next up, heading on into the roof here. Alright, heading on into the roof, we get ourselves... I thought that you're supposed to be able to see something up here. Unless my notes wrong. Well, we can hover across over into this little room up here, and we get ourselves a lore book. Another one of these. I'm also investigating those mysterious mothflies. Should be back before dinner. Well, I think it's a little after dinner. Alright, heading on across here. Okay, invisible wall. Or I guess that little platform there that kind of blocks things off. Weird, I thought I was supposed to view the Coliseum from over here. Unless it's one of these buildings over here. Maybe. Was it this place? I don't know, but here we get ourselves some even more items. Clear Bomb. Harmless Bomb clears out all status elements from everyone in battle. It's okay, I guess. Sleep Bomb. Dodges at enemies to make them sleepy. It's alright. Numb Bomb does same thing. Frost Bomb. Freezes them. All that fun stuff. Spicy Bomb. Pretty alright. Burly Bomb. Poison Bomb. So, I see that you have quite the explosive power. Yeah, another explosion-free day. Not if I can help it. Alright then, so nothing else inside that little place, and it looks like there could be. Next up to the 5th floor here. Alright, inside here. Hoo-ha, hoo-ha! Domination! Well, at least that gets you going. Inside this place... Hello there, have you heard of the creature called seedlings? They exist all over Bulgaria and beyond, and they adapt easily to their surroundings. So many subspecies of all of them. I'd love to catalog them all, but I'm too busy here and I cannot leave. Well, maybe we might be able to do something with that later. I don't know, have you heard of the golden seedling? I'll have you know I've encountered way too many of those guys. It's almost comedic. Alright, up here at this little rooftop party. Sometimes I wonder what's beyond this dome, to see what the sky really looks like. I guess that's one downside about a cyberpunk aesthetic. So over here, the Colosseum is massive. Even the Antil Palace does not reach this scale. Such a large building to celebrate fighting. What's wrong with that? Showing off your cool moves is great. I guess it depends on how willing the fighters are. Eliza, we wonder what your thoughts on this building were. I'm sure it'll be fun. All hail the champion from the blue team. Okay, I'll start with Elder Scrolls references. I can't help it, okay? I'm on like my 17th Skyrim playthrough or something like that. So next up, heading on here into the docks. Inside this place, so monotonous street in the water every day. Hope that someday we'll get the chance to go outside and visit Bulgaria. Performance is above expected today. We'll get to store some water for harsher times. Well, at least they're able to pump out some water. If only the real world could be like that, but salinity in the ocean suck. These machines distribute and clean the water, but are still breathing in tons of smoke. Couldn't they make an anti-smoke gadget? I mean, it's part of the aesthetic. You must always stay vigilant. Any unknown ships coming in? Kerplow! Fire the catapults! Well, that's one way to keep intruders out. So down here onto the docks, see anything? I'm so scared of water, but I really want to swim. You probably shouldn't because, well, V can probably attest, it's sink or swim sort of thing. So up here, we're going to head and cross this little gap way over here for another crystal berry. Huzzah! So that's about it there. As for what the squash can cook up, one of the things you can put together is a spicy berry and a squash, which will make a squash tart. TP regen, which is pretty nice too, I guess, but overall, it's okay, I guess. So next up, heading on towards Colosseum, which is its own map. You can come out here and talk to this little kid over here. What are you looking at? You seem to be upset. I was wondering if I could help you. No, you can't. Scram. Oh, wait, don't mind her. She's so cranky. You'd have to be some sort of Colosseum hero just to make her look at you. A bit cranky, eh, V? What? You're trying to say something? A hero. Well, nothing we can really do right now. So next up, heading on to this little crate section back here. Somewhere. Here we go. A lore book behind here. And that's about it there. So we get a Colosseum up there. We'll get to in just a moment. Just trying to see if there's anything else here. I don't think so. I think that's all we can get here. Excuse me. But yeah, I do love this neon aesthetic. Also, character design that's very underrated. Nero, why have you always wandered so far from me? Coming of age, right? Be darned. What will I do if something happens to you? Yeah, definitely a very, I love that character design. We'll get to her later. But I guess with this all done, it's time we head on into the palace and, not keep the queen waiting. So inside here, oh, that's a weird statue. I can decipher what the artist wished to convey. Whatever. Well, I don't know, it kind of looks like a goddess of some sort. Maybe, maybe not. Maybe I'm overestimating things, so let's go ahead and proceed. Queen? Team Snake Mouth? You gonna go in? I'm a bit nervous. It's not often a queen's the one requesting an audience. If only it was just like that. I cannot help but think that if I fail, we're all doomed. Queen, So the report was true. To think someone like you could wander here. Our royals will now grace you. Don't pull anything funny. Let's go. Oh, my lovely. The guard just handed me a most jolly report. Is that so? What is it, dear? They said a visitor will surprise us has arrived. They should be here soon. Oh, my dear. It is really. You! You dare walk into my hall and break the moon's long separation of our people? Your Eminences. That is King Hector IV and Queen Lara II to you, Aunt. My apologies, King Hector, Queen Laria. Hector IV, not Hector! Dear, watch yourself. You'll faint from disgust. What is your business? What? I won't mince words, no play around with the issue. The Ant Kingdom has been raided by the Wasp. My people have been hurt, and the artifacts of old have been taken. The artifacts? So you did find them after so much struggle? And then you incompetently lost them? Indeed, the Wasp King holds a power I had never witnessed. Even my loyal knights, V, Kabu, and Leave, had a hard time with the Wasp King. Nice to meet you. It is my honor. So, threw away that monkey of yours. He was injured in the attack. It would have not been prudent for him to come. Such a varied team. It seems just about anyone can get into Bulgaria nowadays. What's that supposed to mean? V, you gotta shut up this once. What's it to us then? You ruled poorly and got your trinkets stolen. You presume we should worry, as if our great defenses would be felled by some wasp. This dome of ours has survived storms without a single scratch. You truly think so, that the Wasp King, who found this magic of flame, and will soon obtain the full power of the everlasting sapling, shall be of no threat to you? Flame, you say? That sapling is a darn myth. That drove your mother insane. Oh, how many more moons could we have had with her if she hadn't been so obsessed? It is not a myth. Watch your tone, Aunt! We found the mask, the tablet, and the key. Or were those myths as well? The king is heading towards the giant's lair, an area none dare to tread. We would lead a crazed army towards such a place on a simple heresy. Open your eyes. You think I'd travel to the wasteland personally and bear brunt to your crass tone? If all of Bulgaria wasn't facing great peril, you'd think of me so pathetically. I accepted and respected our treaty after our negotiations turned sour. I am not asking you to change your mind in that regard. But if you care for your people, you won't turn a blind eye to the danger heading our way. Grr. Dear, calm yourself. You're being blinded by the past. You can't truly mean she swayed you! Ants are unrefined in many ways. They cannot match our intellect either. But they do not yield under pressure. They work very hard. It is nature's way. I know you speak the truth, Queen Eliza II. Laria, you were always too soft. And you are too stubborn. That's why I am by your side. What do you ask of us? Although it would be for the best that our nations try to reconcile, right now what we need is a way to head towards the giant's lair. A way to cross the sea. Dear, where are the scientists? You mean that? You trust them with that? just missing a few touches. It'll be a fun test, right? Will you help us in protecting Bulgaria? I am not convinced. Dear. You say our knights lost to that puny wasp. You think our soldiers wouldn't match up? I wish for proof of the enemy's strength. Ugh. We do not think you would wish for their visit upon your kingdom. That still needs some time to be completed. Before then, I would have you participate in our ancient tradition. Ah, the Colosseum. You have us fight for sport. That's my type of diplomacy. If your people best are brave warriors, then we might be in for a real pickle. Your knights will face off in glorious combat, and then I will decide. You won't let me join them. I think it would be... I would like for you and I to discuss some other matters as the fight goes on, if you don't mind. Leave it to us, my queen. We'll do well. We'll see. We're not joking around. It's been a while since a public smackdown. You'll find the Colosseum around the residential district of our kingdom. Do not dally. Your kingdom is against the clock, after all. We'll start the ceremony soon, after you arrive. I hope you can provide a good show. My apologies, Team Sickmouth, but I will be counting on you. Do not fail. You can count on us, Your Majesty. Let's go to the Colosseum. Before we do so, as you discuss some things, behind the throne we get ourselves a crystal berry. What do you have to say? Don't dawdle, the Colosseum at the residential area. You can't miss it. We hope you'll provide an entertaining show for us. Well, we have ourselves our next goal, destination, mission, whatever it might be. Which means glorious combat and all that fun stuff. But I think we did good progress this episode, just because there's be a long chain of events coming up here, so I want to make sure that I'm all nice and ready for that stuff coming up. So with this all done, we did good progress. We explored the Termite Kingdom, getting ourselves more discoveries and all that fun stuff. And next time in Bug Fables, the Everlasting Sapling, it's time that we go test our metal. I will see you all then.